Welcome back to Old Charles. The story of the Hong Kong 20-cent coin from 1978 begins during an important period in the monetary history of Hong Kong. At that time Hong Kong was a British colony and its currency system was carefully managed to support a rapidly growing international trade center. The Hong Kong dollar had already become one of the most stable currencies in Asia, and the coins used in daily transactions were designed for durability and easy recognition. Among those coins, the 20-cent coin played an important role in everyday life because it was commonly used for transportation, small purchases and market trading. In 1978 the government of Hong Kong continued producing the 20-cent coin as part of its circulating currency. The coin was struck with a distinctive scalloped shape which made it very easy to identify by touch even without looking at it. This design choice helped people quickly recognize the coin in their pockets or purses, especially in busy markets or crowded public transportation systems. The scalloped edges became one of the most recognizable features of Hong Kong coins during that era. The obverse side of the 1978 20-cent coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. During the colonial period her portrait appeared on many Hong Kong coins to represent the authority of the British Crown. The portrait used on this coin shows the Queen wearing a royal tiara and facing to the right. Around the portrait the inscription identifies her as the Queen and also indicates the territory where the coin was issued. This design connected Hong Kong currency to the. On the reverse side of the coin you can see the denomination 20 cents along with the year 1978. The Chinese characters representing Hong Kong are also included on the design, which reflects the cultural identity of the region. This combination of English and Chinese text shows the unique blend of Eastern and Western influence that has always defined Hong Kong. The design was simple, clear and practical, making the coin easy to recognize in everyday use. The 1978 Hong Kong 20-cent coin was typically made from a copper-nickel alloy. This metal composition made the coin durable, resistant to corrosion and able to survive many years in circulation. The weight of the coin is about 4.5 grams and its diameter is around 19 millimeters, though the scalloped edges give it a slightly different feel compared to round coins. These specifications ensured that the coin worked well in vending machines, public transport systems and other automated services. For collectors today, the value of the 1978 Hong Kong 20-cent coin depends heavily on its condition. Coins that were heavily used in circulation are usually very common and may only be worth a small amount above face value. However, coins that remain in very good condition with sharp details and minimal wear can attract more attention from collectors who focus on Asian or British colonial coinage. Uncirculated examples which show no signs of wear and still retain their original mint luster can be more valuable. Some collectors search for coins that were preserved in coin albums or stored carefully for decades. These coins may appear almost exactly as they did when they were first minted in 1978. In such condition the coin can have a higher collector value, especially among those who collect historical Hong Kong currency. Another factor that can influence the value of a coin is rarity. While the 1978 20-cent coin was produced in significant numbers, some variations or coins in exceptional condition may be harder to find. Serious collectors sometimes examine coins closely for small differences in design, striking quality or minting errors. Although major mint errors for this coin are not widely known, any unusual variation could increase its appeal among collectors. The historical significance of this coin also adds to its interest. The 1970s were a time when Hong Kong was experiencing rapid economic growth and transformation into a global financial hub. Coins like the 20-cent piece were part of daily life for millions of people living and working in the city. Holding one of these coins today is like holding a small piece of Hong Kong history from a time when the city was expanding rapidly and becoming one of the most important trade centers in Asia. Over time Hong Kong continued to modernize its coin designs. Later versions of the 20-cent coin eventually replaced the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II with symbols that represent Hong Kong itself. This change reflected the evolving political and cultural identity of the region, especially as Hong Kong moved toward its future transition in 1997. Even though the 1978 Hong Kong 20-cent coin is not extremely rare, it remains a fascinating collectible for people interested in world coins. Its unique scallop-shaped colonial design and connection to the history of Hong Kong make it an appealing addition to many collections. Whether you are a beginner coin collector or an experienced numismatist, coins like this provide a glimpse into the economic and cultural story of a place that has played an important role in global trade. So if you ever come across a Hong Kong 20-cent coin dated 1978, take a closer look at it. Examine the portrait, the scalloped edges, and the details on the reverse side. The history of the Hong Kong 20-cent coin is closely connected with the economic growth and colonial period of Hong Kong. During the 19th and 20th centuries, Hong Kong developed into one of the most important trading ports in Asia. As commerce expanded, the need for a reliable and well-organized currency system became very important. The Hong Kong dollar and its smaller denominations, including the 20-cent coin, were introduced to support daily transactions in markets, transportation, and small businesses. The 20-cent denomination first appeared many decades before 1978, and it gradually became a common coin in everyday circulation. In the early years, Hong Kong coins often followed the designs and traditions of British colonial currency because Hong Kong was governed by Britain at that time. The coins usually displayed the portrait of the British monarch to represent authority and stability in the colony. By the time the 1978 coin was produced, the obverse side carried the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which had appeared on Hong Kong coins since the 1950s. One of the most interesting parts of the history of the Hong Kong 20-cent coin is its unique scallop shape. Unlike most coins which are round, the 20-cent coin has curved edges that form a flower-like outline. This design was introduced to make the coin easy to identify by touch. In a busy city where people often used coins quickly in markets, buses, and ferries, the special shape helped prevent confusion with other denominations. Over time, this design became one of the most recognizable features of Hong Kong coinage. During the 1970s, Hong Kong experienced rapid industrial growth and increasing international trade. Factories manufacturing textiles, electronics, and other products were expanding quickly, and the population of the city was also rising. Coins like the 20-cent piece were used constantly in daily life. People used them to pay for transportation, snacks, newspapers, and many small items sold in local shops and street markets. The 1978 issue of the 20-cent coin represents this period of economic development. At that time, the coins were made from a copper-nickel alloy, which made them strong and resistant to wear. The coin showed the year of minting along with Chinese characters representing Hong Kong. This combination of English and Chinese writing symbolized the cultural mixture that defined the city. Later in history, the design of Hong Kong coins changed as the political future of the territory evolved. When sovereignty over Hong Kong returned to China in 1997, the coin designs were gradually updated. New coins replaced the portrait of the British monarch with the bauhinia flower, which became the symbol of Hong Kong. This change marked an important historical transition for the region. Today, the 1978 Hong Kong 20-cent coin is remembered as a small but meaningful part of the colonial era of Hong Kong.